Welcome to the fashion algorithm. If you're here, you want the real story behind fashion trends and the market, right?
Absolutely. And getting smart fast means understanding the data.
Exactly. So today, we're diving into something that sounds simple but isn't, labeling fashion data.
Mm-hmm. Seems straightforward. Just tag the clothes.
You'd think.
Yeah.
But we've looked at the challenges, the way different shops do it, how AI fits in.
And our mission today is really to unpack why labeling fashion, this very visual thing, gets so tricky.
Okay, so right away, it's more than just shirt or dress.
Oh, way more. Think about it. You've got the material.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cotton, silk, something else?
Right, and the cut, like A-line, straight, body car.
Exactly. The fit, slim, relaxed, and even, the occasion. Is
Sure.
it casual, formal?
Each one adds another layer. It's not just a blue dress.
It's a blue silk A-line formal dress. Or maybe it's cotton, casual, and midi length. Very different data points.
And that leads to this next big thing, inconsistency. Have you ever searched online for, say, a red floral summer dress?
All the time. And you find totally different descriptions.
Precisely. One site nails it, tags it perfectly. Another calls it a patterned midi dress, maybe just women's casual dress.
Same item, completely different labels.
And why that matters for you, listening, is if you're trying to compare things, track a specific trend.
It becomes a mess. You can't easily see how popular red floral summer dresses actually are if everyone calls them something else.
It really muddies the waters for analysis. This lack of a common language is a real hurdle.
Which brings us neatly to standardization. People are trying to fix this.
Okay, so creating like a shared dictionary for fashion.
Essentially, yes. A consistent taxonomy. Imagine if everyone agreed on what boho chic actually means in terms of data tags.
That would be huge. For analysis, for businesses managing stock.
And even for getting better recommendations online that actually match your style. Consistent data makes everything work better.
So where does tech come in? Image recognition must help, right?
It does, yeah. AI is pretty good now at saying, okay, that's a denim jacket from a photo.
Yeah.
The basics.
But there's always a but.
The nuance. That's the tricky part. How does an AI tell the difference between, say, vintage-inspired and actual vintage, or boho versus hippie?
Ah, okay. So it sees patterns, shapes, colors.
But the feeling, the style category, the cultural context, that's still really hard for algorithms to grasp reliably. They struggle with subjectivity.
And I guess this shows up in the data that's out there for people to use, the open data sets.
It definitely does. Some data sets are great, really detailed, others less so. The labeling quality can be all over the place.
So if you're building a tool or doing research...
You might be working with inconsistent foundations. It makes drawing solid conclusions, well, challenging.
So wrapping this up for someone wanting the quick takeaway, even though fashion is visual.
The data behind it is complex, often messy, and inconsistent.
And getting that data right, standardizing it, isn't just tech jargon. It affects how we understand trends, compare clothes, everything.
Yeah, the key point is it's way more complex than it looks. Because style is subjective, retailers aren't consistent, and the tech isn't quite there yet for all the subtleties.
It really makes you think. Looking ahead, with better AI and maybe real industry agreement on standards, how could that change how we analyze and even understand fashion itself? Something to ponder.
Definitely. And that brings us to the end of this deep dive on the fashion algorithm.
Now, this episode of the Fashion Algorithm was brought to you by cloutfit.ai.
Right. They've got this really cool tech that connects what influencers are wearing directly to the store's inventory,
Making it instantly shoppable, which means, more sales, higher order values for the brands.
Check them out at cloutfit.ai. That's CLOUTFIT.ai. See how they're linking inspiration straight to checkout.
And if you found this look at fashion data interesting, please share it with anyone curious about fashion tech.
Yeah, and hit subscribe so you don't miss our next exploration.